Name's Joe Wurzelbacher.
Good to see you, Joe.
I'm getting ready to buy a company
Yeah.
that makes about $250,000, $270,000, $80,000 a year.
All right.
Your new tax plan is going to tax me more, isn't it?
A couple of days ago, Senator Obama was out in Ohio, and he had an encounter with a guy who's a plumber. His name is Joe Wurzelberger. Joe wants to buy the business that he's been in. Joe was trying to realize the American dream. What you want to do to Joe the plumber. That's what Joe believes.
He's been watching some ads of Senator McCain's. Now, the conversation I had with Joe the plumber.
With Joe the plumber. I want Joe the plumber to spread that wealth around. We're talking about Joe the plumber.
In order to get additional tax cuts to Joe the plumber.
Now, my old buddy Joe the plumber's out there. I don't think that Joe right now wants to pay a fine.
And I'm happy to talk to you, Joe, too, if you're out there.
Joe, you're rich. Congratulations. Because what Joe wanted to do was buy the business that he's been working for 10, 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. Senator Obama, I am not President Bush. If you wanted to run against President Bush, you should have run 4 years ago. I'm going to give a new direction to this economy in this country.
I think the American people are less interested in our hurt feelings during the course of the campaign than addressing the issues that matter to them so deeply. And there is nothing wrong with us having a vigorous debate like we're having tonight about health care, about energy policy, about tax policy. That's the stuff that campaigns should be made of. And I think the fact that this has become such an important part of your campaign, Senator McCain, says more about your campaign than it says about me.
I have fought against special interest. I have fought for reform. I have a long record of reform and fighting through on the floor of the United States Senate. They know that she's a role model to women and other reformers all over America. She's a reformer. She's a reformer through and through. She understands reform. Let's reform it. Let's reform it and fund it. We need to reform these programs, that it cries out for reform as well. And I will support those reforms, and I will fund the ones that are reform. I have a record of reform.
Ordinary families who are hurting out there, we estimate we can cut average family's premium by about $2,500 per year. The average family is paying an additional $900 a year in higher premiums because of the uninsured. What we haven't yet seen is a rescue package for the middle class, and tax cuts for the middle class, policies that will lift wages and will grow our middle class. These